Right, then you may see. Bravo. Prophet Frank Jordan. And then some person you should be kaka. Catch you say actually we hear a lot of research. You should be a nipa. I made a research on the rich and the poor. Now me hunyoma kakra bi. Me pese na me di tudwa. But I'll try my possible best to, bring everything out. You see, I realize Onyami Beshrawa Adumukan is by grace and through hard working. So BBI will share the person happens to be a hardworking person, and then he adds prayer or giving as root to me be a demand senipan. So in other words, if it is not by wisdom, by knowledge, and then it should be by grace. Now, either of them, you have to protect it. The actually, they came from a low background, but then they were awarded riches by grace because they loved God. They were committed to giving through the small money that comes into their hands because they have learned how to give. So adubi ba omo so and wom di nyae and ebi mo so no through knowledge. Because I've been telling people, say poverty is not the act of a demon. Poverty is the act of a mind which has been so idle. And per se bibia o yes benya hia o hia beba. So here ain't necessarily bro some nediba, but here ye emrea nipa ya na yempese ibi adwin mu na adwin no adwin na ye bibi na de mfa so ebreye. So these tools, two things must be kept. Nia onyaye through wisdom, knowledge must protect his wealth, and unya through grace must also protect his or her wealth. And say unya sadia, you have to keep it and protect it. Send a bear when trimban so no, because natural fact, poverty is a killer. And I don't advise anybody to be poor. The beer I bet me a free him. And young children, ye Jumade, near vampire, also ye the entire trip. Maybe say me show a few attributes be far chances are over the poor people. Then should be a yijina. So me know ye who Samuel may be more one say ye Jumade near the free. Na yasum Yankopon kwampa so no to me de adom eden Israel. Now maybe say I want you to look at a few attributes between the poor and then the rich. Yeah, sure. One of the attributes of the rich and the poor is based on their income. Yeah, sure. The income of the poor person is very, very low. That means sika eba uhieni semunu esha because the nimbia okra ebetumi dey awarding riches financial riches low. So your wisdom or the knowledge you have determines how far you go financially. It even say tembia no ohiani the income eba low, but if sikani dia high because we are investing into a lot of things. We are investing into knowledge, we are investing into wisdom. We're investing into Namasun. Somebody I can say Sikafo soon Yami criteria. It will say gap very, very wide. So their income are not the same. The rich income is high, the poor's income is low. Now let's look at education. The poor's education is limited, it has a limited opportunities. Okakra sikasem okokakra problem bi okokakra na epuna kwa kusidi amano but usikani no enam so wonim dia yetumi de hwe sikanti no tambia no aya na education no e wo so. And in fact one of the things the rich man will do me say aya na they want to invest also in education. I want to do this course. They have grown sometimes 60, 65, 70 but they are still writing exams. Because when your qualification be our honor, it awards him. So himself qualification, it depending on the other two. It's very, very important to build yourself up. This must be our vision this year. Say, we are coming out of poverty and scarcity into riches in the name of Jesus. Now, let's look at the health attribute also for the poor and then for the rich. Now, the health attribute for the poor is limited. When you can go hospital, it will say, "Who be brand a cost no fakesiana a free a year for no more than as it for no." Now, if you can in a health attribute or high quality health care, because when you go to medical bro, when they are near or ye jumadin, they don't sleep, they work hard, whilst the poor will all sleep. We hear ni penda or beda da whilst we see can himachi. So they are always awarded with money. And for the poor or the rich to have money to buy a drug, no, very, very simple as compared to the poor. Now let's look at our living condition. The poor's housing lack of basic amenities. Yeshua onyeni no, ne fie oti mupo no, enwoma ketekete mi wo a ayana ehia no ewo ho. Enwoma ebetumi aba se bianu obedi po ye problem. Baby odi ne tibeto ye problem. Ebi akonya obetena so ye problem, empo beda so ye problem. Ne kitchen enwoma onya ne senia osipe. Nti ohia need to meet the adwinsa abonso wa famu no ide ho. Now let's look at the rich attributes as far as housing condition concern. Or say luxurious housing and modern amenities. The fee fair. And nneɛma yɛde siesie ne deɛ ɔno a wɔ dan mpo no ndidi a ne kɔma tumi yɛ dɛn ɛtɔ ne yie pɛpɛpɛpɛ ohun nneɛma a wayɛ yɛ wɔ dan no mu de wei a wayɛ dan no mu a ndidi po a ne ho tumi yɛ dɛn ɛtɔ no but ohia ne ne deɛ ɔde n'ani bɔ wei so a ɛnyɛ bo sɛ wodan so enwunu wobɛhu sɛ problem bibi wɔ hɔ one way or the other ɛmmoa wo ɛwɔ efie hɔ poor hygiene conditions no maybe at the end of the day no any problem now let's look at the opportunities and so akwenya ya no omunya onyeni akwenya ya limited because he doesn't know a lot of people and is not connected to a wider network in life. Now brabum, if you are not connected to a wider network in life, ayana, your opportunities are much limited. But say o network no so we say and your relationship with people too are very, very wonderful. We say ubia the more higher than ever. But look at the rich man's room. The rich man's opportunity is abundant. Or a threat or fafons is here, the beba. Or fafons is you being I've been telling people say if you don't have people in your life to support you, work hard and get money, people will come. Who is gonna above for? You can even call people from abroad and they will come. Who bet to me a friend or for now by Ghana and they will go that same day because of money. In fact, money answers all things according to the Bible. So see, unyesika ebwa Christo ni awutie bomodia bre na ye dwumadin we radimu na radin to me shra because awutie ni here de papa. Now let's look at their financial security. The poor man's financial security is insecure and you're correct. You see, and like a credit nearby and soon as I would hear. It can be no sick assembly there is not secured at all. I seen the banners in Yami on Memoir. I am anything I've been urging you. Get a good church, secure yourself in a church, do your best in that church, belong to a group in the church or a department in the church, and then commit yourself to send a bear. If financially you are not secured, as only to me a Taiwachi, one way or the other. And also and then probably another sorry no so but they say the church now almost when their financial security was insecure, it was the church that supported them and helped them. So surprisingly, they have neglected the church. Let's look at the access to resources. So scarce. Inya nyuma bebre wa ya brabo emi me betumi aboa ye ni inya Once you can any the access to riches, to resource, abundant. Now let's look at our leisure activities. Leisure activities. Say, bra ye jumano. Then na na ye. Yenin to mean kokrum and Casimiko Hadi, to mean more CB. Ye can be for a bar, a make us say, we need access to internet, we need access to any social media, and when you say, oh, nam keke, na yes, Anna, I am the problem ever. Now, which is can in India, the leisure activities, very, very broad and it's abundant, or access to a lot of things. Because say, oh, yeah, no man. Which is very fast. A bit to me, abuano, kwine, udo, bebre. So, as let's look at our standard living. The poor man's standard living here very, very low. Say, ye kakremu, asetna po, nya, say, yenya, bibiki bimuno, ayana, yenino, ayana, yenidini, and all, or reinform, ayana, yenidini, if we say, uniboa phone free baby biara, and unimwa, and one free a poye, and one free atoye. It can be able to say, or you inform or fem, one or the oko, a sikeni was so, a shrine a sikeni, a war. We did at the prophet from Jordan. The Makanya may have been the actual. Transiting and assess your life and see a hifana ujina. Say, oh, Yeni Abra Buma, Nasi, Yeni no, the cider. But more than say, wouldn't pipe yam so. Now what pass, sorry, I'm cruel no atem, now dear Jumandia account. A radi will shift you from poverty to riches. And if you're already rich too, then protect it. Mawamboa enko nyankopon fie. Na fa boa nkrofo no mfa Kristo se omokaje nkwa. Na yie yo ana se world no e betena de bia Awurade di bia account. Nyankopon account. The number is 0554786710. I am waso na hwehwe me social media no so. Na obesantimi kabio. Bye bye.